guys are right now, you're 44 minutes and 36 seconds away from ending racism. Like, just think about that. Larry Elder is just black. I hope everyone's excited. I am. I certainly am.
Previously on Black White.
Over the next several weeks, my family is going to be living with the white family.
I have no idea what it's going to be like to live with a black family.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. During this project, I'm going to become a black person.
By changing the color of my skin, I will be able to see what it's like to be white.
When I walked into poetry class, it just went like, whoa. Who got the idea that I was ready for this?
There's no one word. But when it comes to black
Ice Cube
and white,
that's who had the idea that you would be ready for this. And thank God he did.
it all turns gray.
I just felt like, that's it? Like, I didn't connect to anything.
The poetry class is so honest. I just cannot stand lying to them anymore.
I live in Santa Monica. I've told you the truth since the beginning, except for the fact that I've walked in here in makeup, and that is the lie.
Right now, looking at you, I am disgusted. I cannot see who you are.
May I ask you something kind of personal? You don't have to answer it.
What grade are you in?
None.
What were you in?
Why?
Are you worried about yourself at all?
Consequences, I don't think about them. I really don't care about them. That's the last thing I'm thinking about. I'll take this one.
You can buy a watch right now. There are some concerns.
Okay, that was a bit of a bar, if I do say so myself. Consequences, I don't think about them. I feel like it's a Sigma male right there.
That Nicholas is leading and towards that direction as far as gang-related life.
What kind of job do you have, Negro, where you need...
I know he wasn't rapping. You could rap that? It sounded like a Baby Keem line.
$150 watch.
All my black friends, they wave canes around. They're like, it's good to be a nigger. Like that.
Bro, why do they do this, bro? The intro, they always have to drop a white dude saying the N-word with a hard R, dude. They always do this. Like, every fucking intro, dude. And then they bleep fuck. Like, that's the fucking... Bill, Megalol, B. Keem. I like... Fuck you, dude. No Baby Keem slander here. I like him. Written by George Hard R. Martin. What the fuck?
It didn't bother me that the kids use racial jokes because, you know, we all use racial jokes. It's just all fun and games.
Somebody can just come out and call you a nigga and it don't bother you.
No.
You don't get it. Yo, bitch. What? Call me a bitch. I took it as though she deliberately called me that.
The families are at odds right now, and we thought it'd be a good idea to bring in a therapist.
Okay. Are you guys ready for the only hot take I have? It's like I've had no hot takes since the beginning of the show. So I gotta piss off, you know, everyone a little bit. I think her holding on to like the other lady saying, yo, bitch, was just a tad bit like, you know, over the top. Like, Bruno has been dropping the N-word literally non-fucking stop, dude. Like, he's literally been saying non-stop. Okay. Dude, they can't save Bruno. They got him on ignore. True. Splinter Discord not gonna like this one. Dude, Bruno has said the N-word approximately 400 times since the show started on camera, okay? Like, I feel like this part is like...
Took it as though she...
Use racial jokes. It's just all funny games.
Somebody can just come out and call you a nigga and it don't bother you.
No.
You don't get it. Yo, bitch. What? Carmen called me a bitch. I took it as though...
Yeah, like, that's like...
She deliberately called me that.
The families...
Like, her saying you're a beautiful black creature was probably, like, more racist than her thinking that she's, like... Actually, that's not true, because she thought she was speaking black. That's literally what she said. But the beautiful black creature was really fucked, too. But both of those stem from the same place. There's levels to this racism, right? And her level of racism is like, her racism level is like significantly lower than fucking Bruno. The dad was right though. He was like, I don't have time to raise my kids, Bruno and Carmen. She probably gave up because she has her own kid to deal with. What? Oh yeah. They were like, yeah, we can't fucking teach Bruno about racism. He's a grown ass man. It's like, he's the one doing the racism.
Are at odds right now, and we thought it'd be a good idea to bring in a therapist, an objective view.
Has anyone ever offended you?
I've been dismissed for not understanding things or being clueless because of blonde or white.
When you see two kids on...
Oh, fuck. How did I forget to make fun of that? Oh, because I was cooking when that happened. I love that. I love when she was comparing the black experience in America to being fucking blonde, dude. That was awesome. Yeah, you know, people make like bimbo jokes. It's the same. These two things are the same.
On the street, calling each other nigger. You'll remember this conversation. You'll remember what it was like to live in a home with two people that might be offended.
Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white. Everybody ain't a stereotype. Just because I look wrong, I'm about to do right. Black as midnight or bright as Snow White. You better do me right or I'ma have to take flight. Put you on nice, blast on you twice. If you a zebra, better come out them stripes.
Yeah.
Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white.
We were so close to getting our race car.
It's the last week in the house and nobody's getting along.
We're down to the final week of this project, and things are so strained in the house. I think we've all had it with each other.
It's just really like I'm living with you, Nick. And I really wish you would just say you didn't like me or something tangible, because I don't know what the heck is going on in your head. Why are you on this project? To have a good time? Because I've heard that like 5 times now.
Why are you in this project?
Things are definitely getting a little spicy around this house. Basically, one word is said, 6 different understandings.
Even Mom and Renee are still talking about this bitch incident.
Calling a woman a bitch, you as an adult should know that these are words that you just don't just blurt out.
I am naive.
But again, we were talking about black-white vernacular. She was dialogue.
Dude, Bruno makes every situation better, dude. Hot take. My man just knows. He's got a way with words, dude. You know, black vernacular. I'm talking ebonics, of course. You know, like, do you need me to turn the rap music I did again? I will play the song again. I will show you my very white and hairy ass cheeks one more time, if you will. Bruno has been black-splaining to a black woman. True. Yeah, I mean, no, he's white Bruno right now. He's not black Bruno. You're obsessed with him? Yes, that's not even a joke. I'm literally obsessed with him. And yes, we will play the fucking... We will play the Bruno song again for one more time. For good measure. I do think that the bitch thing is overblown. Like, that's my hot take. You guys already know this because I'm fucking racist, obviously. But I think that it was like producer backed. Like the producers were probably like egging them on, you know what I mean? Maybe not to like literally say like, oh, constantly get mad, like get fake mad at the bitch thing. But more so like, remember when she called you a bitch? That was really fucking racist, huh? Like you should get mad at that. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, I mean, that's what reality TV producers do a lot. Can you elaborate why? Because certain black women, especially depending on generation, does not roll with bitch, gal, or girl because they feel it's racist because the stereotype words for black women are condescending. It may not be big to you because nowadays a lot of girls call each other bitches due to the evolution of slang over the past few generations. I already explained it. Bruno literally says the N-word regularly, okay? And is like a whole ass racist. So that's it. Like, you're there with a whole ass racist who's doing blackface the entire fucking time. And Carmen is like very clearly thinking that she is speaking black in a situation where like that's still racist as fuck and still totally inappropriate, but it's coming out of a place of ignorance rather than like malicious ignorance that Bruno is on. I don't know how to discern between the two. You know what I mean? Also, it was in fucking episode 1 when Bruno was dropping like 8 N-words in a row. Ice Cube issued exclusive N-word pass to Bruno.
Looked down, looked at it, and I thought, yo,
and used the word that was used in the classroom context. So it's
and like she was reading off a paper too. Like, holy shit, dude. I mean, it was. Like, it'd be one thing if they were like, "Speak black, Carmen," and then Carmen was like, "Yo, bitch." You know, that would be one thing. Or even like, you know, even if it wasn't like a thought experiment or fucking accent coach that they were working with or some shit like that, that would be one thing. You know what I mean? But it was literally the script. Like, she was reading a dialect coach script. That chatter is right. The word bitch to black woman is the equivalent of cunt to a white woman, at least to a decade or two back then. Yeah. The paper said bitch on it. It was prompted. Anyway, I'm not saying it's inoffensive, by the way. Like, it's totally valid and reasonable to be upset about it. But I'm saying that, like, fucking 6 episodes deep, like, that's crazy. And Carmen is still racist. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not even saying that, like, Carmen isn't racist at all. You know? Like, I'd be more mad at the fucking white dialect coach. You know what I mean? That, like, put that as, like, the fucking thing that is, resembling black speech in her mind. You know? Just like instead of getting mad at me, you should get mad at Amazon when I run top of the hour ad breaks. Because, like, it's a contractual obligation that I have, right? You know, and if you'd like to no longer see the ads, obviously, all you need to do, and you already know this, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do it for $5, or you can do it for free with a Twitch Prime, or you can use an ad block, or you can use a VPN. These are other things that you can do, and they're fucking easy to use. But Twitch Prime is free if you have an Amazon Prime account already. This guy's been asking me if I listened to Drake yet. Drake was shit on Baby Keem, no glizzy, glut. I don't even know what this word means. I'm not going to read that. But also, I like Drake. I will be listening to the album when it comes out. Or if it came out already, I will listen to it eventually. Fuck your house. Use that $3 million to make season 2 of this. I would 100% do that. I don't think I would be able to get away with doing blackface though. Like, we would need to bring back Ice Cube. Nah, not even Ice Cube. We would need like, we would need someone with like serious clout. You know what I mean? Obama? Liking Drake is the hottest take of the stream. I mean, what? Dude, disliking Drake is like What, dude? You think you're special? Like, you're just doing it to be special. Like, everything he puts out is literally mathematically produced and stolen from like every other fucking trending vibe and culture. Like, what? Of course I like it. It's like, it's literally built in a lab to, like, you know, fuck my ear hole. I mean, he's corny as fuck, and also very sus with young girls. He's a sussy little baka when it comes to young girls, for sure. But his music is good. It's good. It's like nice to listen to. Like, I don't know what else you want. It's
Wait a minute, Brian. So it's very important the context in which it was used.
Yeah, the only people that would be able to do. I was just thinking that. I didn't want to say it, but Kendrick Lamar and Dave Chappelle maybe would be able to reproduce this.
What was bullshit about what I just said?
That's bullshit to me.
I feel like everybody in the house is on edge. Right now, I'm just ready to go home.
To not be seen or loved, it's really hard. To live in a household like that?
Gosh, you guys should know how that feels. That's prejudice.
I honestly, deep down inside, think that Bruno is racist.
We're tired. We're cranky. It is time for this to be over. I think that life was harder for me in this project as a white girl, mainly because I was the minority in the groups that I was in. So I got to experience what it was like to be the odd one out in ways.
Oh, come on, 6 episodes deep, you can't be saying that.
Oh, sorry. Here, I can go around. Hanging out with a group of black kids and being the only white one is sticking out.
I'm going back to my photography class and back to my white makeup just to hang out with the kids.
Let's head out. In the scheme of things, this area is...
Okay, they really ramped up the penis music, dude. This episode is just like all penis, I think. Remember, Ice Cube produced the show, so it's so weird that there's like so much horrible score in this.
Nothing but a stereotype, right?
I'm glad it's the last week of the project because I'm just bored and ready to go home.
Nick, what did you do today?
We took pictures with the same class we was with last time.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Why does it matter?
Why do you think that it's okay for you to be so rude sometimes?
Why you keep asking?
Is he jealous that she's like into Devon?
All these damn questions.
It pissed me off, and you're living in my house.
Your house?
Nick, I'm letting you know I don't like assholes.
I'm being myself. If I
What the
want to
hell
answer,
does that mean?
if I don't
When
want
have
to
you
answer
ever
a
been
damn question, I'm not going to answer a question, all right?
I feel like I've shown Nick a lot of respect in this project, but he brushes me off.
Dude, he's 100% bitter. Oh. Bro, he is definitely, without a doubt, mad because he's down bad, okay? Yeah, incel arc coming in, dude. I mean, he's a kid. For those of you who, like, don't realize it, I mean, he's, like, literally a baby, dude. He bought a $150 watch with, like, all the money that he had just so he could, like, flex on her, and I don't even think she gave a shit. Meanwhile, she's, like, literally falling in love with a dude who's, like, the nicest dude ever. And he's got, like, cool tattoos, and he's, like, constantly fucking doing poetry and shit. Like, you can't... There's no way you can compete with that. He's down to Madge.
Gives me major attitude. I don't like that.
Renee and I are so tired of spending time with the Wurgles. We want to go out and have some fun in our white makeup for the last time.
Hi.
Hello.
Brian and I went to dinner at a restaurant called Dish just to see what it would like to be a white couple at a nice restaurant.
heard the food is just really awesome here. A young lady was in there by herself, and I looked over and I noticed that she got up and went to the bathroom, but she left her wallet on the counter and went to the bathroom and came back. You know, I'm like, that's some white shit. And then finally I said, okay, I gotta go up and ask. You know, when I saw you go to the restroom and leave your wallet right there, it kind of struck me as odd. I was like, very curious as to why you would do that.
It's a matter of faith in human nature.
Okay. I mean, it worked out well for you. You know, I was kind of like make sure, you know, myself, since I had the insecurity about it. But that's great. So now let me ask you this question. Knowing now that I noticed that you left your
Bro, if he says, like, what if there are black people around? Of course she's going to say no. I hope he doesn't, like, ask that and assume, like, she's going to give a right answer.
Wallet or in bar when you go to the restroom. When you go to the restroom again, will you leave it again? Wow, that's pretty good.
Not everywhere.
I was shocked. If we were sitting at that bar black, that wallet would have gone over to the back.
Yeah, she would have taken it with her.
My life has really become so much consumed by
I mean, she did admit, she said not everywhere.
the poetry people, hanging out with them, white and black.
I think you guys are doing the poem also that you're going to do at the lounge.
My poetry class and I are going to be performing at this place called The Lounge at the end of the week, and we really need to prepare.
So did you write?
Yes, I did. Okay. I got it last night at 2:30 a.m. and I was like, I've been fighting myself on this poem since last week when I got the assignment.
I would say at the lounge, very few people were white.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do today. We are going to read your poem that you're going to read at the lounge. So, who wants to be the first poet?
See, pop, pop, pop goes the popcorn as I watch movies, popcorns, and your popsicle toes because they were beautiful to me.
I am intimidated. I am truly intimidated.
I played movie reels in your toenails, funny glistening though slightly and dreamed.
I came prepared with a poem that I had written nights before, and as it got closer and closer, I was tempted to revise and edit this poem.
My mind is bent and I don't know where the time went, but I know time was spent filled with resentment. My anger grows towards my own flesh and blood. Your father is the one who started this flood of tears, of pain that has swallowed us up.
I feel scared because I'm not prepared yet. And I don't want to fail myself and I don't want to fail others.
Okay, Rose, you're doing the poem that you think is the lounge. That you want
Yeah, I'll do that. Do you want me to read? No, I can.
I don't want you to make up any of it.
No, I've got, it's a week.
And you gotta memorize it by Tuesday.
You got it, that's fine. I am one of many wanderers searching for meaning in the story of the past. There was slavery. There was the Garden of Humanity, which we did labor for the fruit, which I call fire, and so many movements congested by morality.
Comments?
I felt like what you just performed was a topic someone gave you. It wasn't you. I think that you need to write from not a topic someone gives you, but write from your heart. I'm not used to this. Like, I still am, like, in the sense, I'm 17. You guys are 2 years older than me at the youngest. I'm like a little bit I'm a lot of it intimidated. I don't know how to.
Oh shit, she's 17 and they're all 19, dude? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat, 17, 19. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's have that conversation, right? Let's just fucking stun lock so that this show never ends. You know what I mean?
How to talk about what's going on.
Not that dude, bro. The fucking dude that she's like in love with, who's probably 19, hopefully.
I really want to incorporate my experience from this project into my poem, but I don't exactly know how I'm going to end up doing that.
Throw it away. Because, no, throw it away. Don't throw it away.
I think that I'm going to rewrite this.
I'm scared. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the lounge.
Bro, her biggest like experience with oppression was literally feeling like the minority when she was a white girl in blackface surrounded by black people who were accepting of her despite the fact that she was in blackface and like lied to them. So yeah, I don't think she has any idea about the struggle or in how she would write about it. Like, what kind of struggle are you gonna write about? Like that, you know, you only got vanilla ice cream instead of fucking chocolate when you wanted chocolate ice cream? Huh? Are you gonna write about you know what happens when you don't actually have struggle, when you don't experience struggle and you want to rap from a real place? Drake. Okay? Sounds good sometimes, but it's like not real. Yeah, dude, my uncle used to give the keys to his car to me, and you know, he would ask me to bring it right back. You know, it was a fucking nice little sedan. Good gas mileage. Started from the bottom, now we're here. That's what happens. She can write about this or like love or her father not growing as a person. She has plenty to write about. Next series is going to be we dressed up 4 minors like adults and 4 adults up like minors and sent them into each other's schools and businesses. Oh no, I read that and I thought that's, you know, you want to know how broken my brain is, dude? I read that and I thought to myself, that would be a fire show. Like that would actually be a fucking fire show. I would watch that 100%. You're really gonna say someone who's half Jewish and half black doesn't face oppression? Oh my god, dude, we have a Drake stan in the chat. The guy who kept asking, like, have you watched Drake? Have you listened to Drake? Wait, oh, maybe this is not it. Maybe this is someone else. Drake faces oppression? What the fuck? You're really gonna say someone who's half Jewish and half black doesn't face oppression? Okay. Come on, bro. I like Drake's music, but come on, dude. Come on, dude. CLB is going to be a classic. We don't aim to please, we aim for the head. Dude, Drake's fan base is perfectly captured in the essence of like the vandalization on the Donda house. Like, just fucking corny white kids that posted up and wrote like CLB on a fucking little cardboard piece of cardboard and then gently laid it on the fucking doorway. Yeah, it's the most Canadian vandalism I've ever seen. Like, actually, Kanye, you're very mean. People unironically think Drake is more influential than Kanye. Okay, that's delusional, dude. I mean, I like Drake a lot, but that's fucking delusional, dude. Kanye West is influential in ways that he probably shouldn't be, as well as ways that he should be. That's insane, dude. How can you make that? How can you make that statement, dude? What the fuck? That's so dumb. Okay, let's just finish the racism stuff. I don't want racism anymore.
Rap music and gangster music. What is the difference? Because I didn't know it was a difference.
Hip hop is just like basic rap that you hear. And then gangster music is like with these gangsters and thugs rap about like the hardcore stuff about life and killing and all that stuff. I guess people think I'm a gangster because, you know, how the way I wear my clothes and just how my appearance comes out, my jewelry and everything.
And see, that's why I be getting on to you about like the way you dress and mimic all the stuff you see in rap videos and stuff like that. And
yeah, totally, dude. Everyone's thinking that, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
You know, these kids, it's the real world. You looking at what's on TV.
I'm really concerned about Nicholas. I think he may be headed down the wrong path.
I can't say whether I am or am not a gangster. It's personal.
I think Nicholas thinks from what he sees on TV, the gangster thing's glamorous. So I found an ex-gang member named Kenny who's willing to talk to Nicholas.
There's nothing to be ashamed of that you suffer from street poison.
Him, though, it really isn't street. You know, it's not like we live in a bad neighborhood or he doesn't have a mother or father. All he has to do is go to school, and he chooses to piss that off.
An alcoholic can come from a great home,
right,
but he still loves to drink and is taking advantage of him and has gotten to a point where it's uncontrollable. Same thing with street poison. You can be addicted to it because of this attractive lifestyle.
This is how he got kicked out of school, because one of his so-called friends asked him to hold a knife.
What did I just tell you? That's what we do, man. This disease is a killer, homie. The bottom line. If you don't understand it, you could get caught up in it.
Whoa.
49 cents. No, dude, not even. It's like barely a quarter. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Someone said undercover Ice Cube.
He's for real. You need to, like, step up to the plate is basically what he was saying.
That's my homeboy's house. He lives there now. That's his mama's house. I lived in that one right there. The upstairs place burned out. Somebody was up there smoking crack. Last year, 15 people died in this neighborhood.
Why do they have subtitles for him talking? Like, that's kind of weird. It's not like it's hard to understand what he's saying, dude.
How old are you?
16.
When you're 16, you didn't graduate high school, is what you're saying? You got a problem with authority figures, something?
Oh, no, I just, I don't like getting told what to do, so...
That means that you have a problem with authority. You like the police?
Nope.
Why don't you like the police, man?
What the fuck? What is this guy? This guy's an ex-gangster turned what? Into a CI? Like, I don't understand.
Nobody like the police.
That's a lie. Normal people love the police. You're at the beginning stage of it. It can either get a whole lot better or a whole lot worse. Criminals carry knives. Never allow anybody for the rest of your...
I like that he was like, yeah, I'm an ex-gangster and gangsters are not cool. But also cops are fucking cool. I know. Little white shitter chatters that frequent like our neoliberal are gonna start acting out in my chat now and be like, see, I told you, black people love the cops. See?
Life to give you.
Yeah, by the way, fuck the police, by the way. Yeah. This is Fuck the Police 2. This is Cops Are Our Friends. ACAB. It's titled ACAB. All cops are beautiful.
Use something that's criminal.
Wait, I gotta run this again.
Criminals carry knives. Never allow anybody for the rest of your life to give you something that's criminal. To put something on you that's criminal. As you can see, you did it once. It took away from you something that you needed. Right. You can incorporate this thing in your lifestyle, man, no matter where you at or how you grew up. But the outcome is all the same. Jails, institutions, and death.
We went to a place where there was projects, a lot of homes had bars on the windows. Hopefully the meeting with Kenny helped Nicholas to realize some things.
Good, man. God bless.
I mean, dude, that fucking chin strap was so bad from the jump. Like the chin strap from the jump was already like suspect. You know what I mean? And he's also wearing like a visor, which is, you know, it's just everything sucks here, okay? My man dressed up like a fucking Grand Theft Auto like default NPC, you know what I mean?
Help Nicholas to realize some things.
God bless.
I've been thinking something for your portrait class.
I'm
They
tired.
told her.
Don't say that to him. He'll pop the trunk. The fuck do you mean? Pop the trunk to what? Show me his golf set? What are you talking about? Literally was like, criminals carry knives. Why don't you love cops? You should kiss cops. When I see a cop, I like to kiss him.
She said Chaz told her she need to
Throw it away.
Throw it away.
Let me hear your poem.
I don't want to talk about it.
Rose, I think you got it in you. You just gonna have to knuckle down and you got it in you.
Poetry isn't about
You're
knuckling
going to go deeper.
down. It's
You're going to go deeper. You're going to go deeper, shawty.
Well, why don't you just use the whole experience of the whole project?
Because it's just like, so Monday morning, I woke up, I went to makeup. Well, exactly. And like what the main point of the project for me has been that it's been really hard for me to be around my poetry people in black makeup because I don't feel like I fit in when I'm black. And I keep going, and I'm just like, that's what's so hard is like whether or not I'm black or white, they know something is off. And I can't fit in when I'm black and I can't fit in when I'm white, and I'm just like, I can't fit in at all.
There you go. Everything you just said, but just put it into words and put.
Bro, she's literally jealous of their oppression, dude. I'm sorry. This is like straight up. She's like, why can't I have something that they have, which is struggle? And once again, we arrive at the same kind of like mythologizing and kind of like victimhood seeking that white people engage in from time to time. It's like fucking so strange. Like I promise you don't want that shit, dude. Like it's just only if you think being black is like, you know, putting on makeup for one day and getting on it like a Disney ride. Only then could you ever come out of it romanticizing the struggle of being a victim to systemic racism.
Put it into your point.
Here you go.
There you go.
Renee's kind of like a girlfriend in ways. She just gave me the best idea for my poem for the lounge. I want to end up speaking about my experience, and yet I don't want to tell everybody that I'm white for real.
Also, the other thing is... Shut the fuck up, dude. Scoop, top Biden military advisor, be given the title Facilitator of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion with planned anti-racism tour press release to be posted soon. Oh, that's good. That's a good one, dude. I would retweet this, but people will take it seriously. What's the show? Like, what movie is this from?
Now I'm no longer white rose, I'm black rose.
Wait.
Not rose petal of the rose. There you go.
Okay, I see.
There you go.
So that's what you want me to do?
Look at him, yeah, I feel it.
I have a rich friend who was given a house and cars and everything, and when he joined the DSA, he got upset when people realized who he was and that he had money because he wanted to fit in by being oppressed. When it's already a group of white upper middle class dudes. You should be like me, dude. Just fucking flex. You know what I'm saying? That does sound like the DSA though. Weren't there like there was like a lot of weird shit that happened in the DSA? Wasn't there like a cop that was a DSA? And then there was also like you got canceled for buying a house? Yeah, no one in like the actual fucking DSA canceled me for buying a house. And if they did, I don't really give a fuck. They can suck my dick. But we just want a taste of oppression with the ability to go back to our normal lives at the first sign of it being inconvenient. Yes, that's really good.
I wouldn't say everybody like me, but most of the time I get people to like me. Just sometimes it's just I do things and people don't appreciate it, whatever. But you know, it don't bother me. I ain't feeling close.
You are a bad streamer, is the critical summary. That's a pretty critical summary, dude.
Close to nobody in this house.
Do you mind me asking you a question?
No, not at all. Ask away.
You ever had a really close friend?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Did you ever feel really close to anybody? Maybe your dad or your mom?
No.
No? So you never had the experience of really feeling close or bonded with somebody?
Right.
I feel sad when I hear that. I wonder if there's just a human need for connection and to be close to people.
Maybe it is, but
it's not happening right now with you.
It's not happening. Not happening. I'm not doing it right now.
You're not what?
I'm not getting close to nobody right now. Keep my distance from everybody.
I think Nick has a good heart. I think he's got some hurt or anger or confusion that's been layered over that goodness. And he's defended that he's basically mean and bad. I just can't buy it. Well, thanks for talking.
No problem. You're welcome. Glad to talk to you. So I'm glad to talk to you.
Yeah, me too. Find you fascinating.
So does everybody else.
As one of the last things that we've done together as a group, we decided to write a letter to each other and share what we learned from one another and what we had gained from this experience.
Letters to each other, sort of making us really think about what we've experienced through this project.
Telling about what we learned and what we experienced and some other stuff.
We're gonna read something to one another about our overall experiments for the past 5 weeks.
I assume that they may be a bit shocked, you know. I guess maybe I've offended, you know, a lot of people by my views on things throughout this project, but I gotta be.
There's no fucking shot that there is a moment of self-reflection from my main man, Black Bruno. Bruno about to write the N-word 500 times? Yeah.
That's right.
I couldn't come up with how I wanted to start it off. Dear household or...
Writing the letter was actually tough. You do have to, people's feelings at stake, and a lot of people don't want to hear what you have to say or hear the truth about themselves.
From Brian, I have learned that the trials we overcome can both make us stronger and leave us wounded. There is, I feel, a wall of strength around Brian that is supported by scar tissue and pain. From Renee, I've learned how the misinterpretation of another's actions or true intentions can so easily sour the overall perceptions of that other person's character, even by someone so sweet and simple. From Renee, I wish a greater capacity for understanding on a deeper level, a reality freed from rigidity, narrow-mindedness, and petty self-righteousness.
Oh my God, dude. This is so... Oh, he learned nothing, dude. He just like... Bruno should have been writing this about Bruno, okay? I know he thinks he's writing this about everyone else, but like, oh fucking Christ. Wait, how much more is there gonna be? Fellas, I don't think Ice Cube ended racism anymore. I think maybe this was like, at first I thought racism ended when the show came out, but now I'm beginning to feel like it might not have ended in America.
I really don't feel that I have learned anything from anyone in the house, but I have learned things about them. Like Bruno, no matter what color he is, he's only going to see things his way. I think that Carmen is way too sensitive right now. I think she's not being able to forgive herself for past mistakes in life. Rose is a very sweet young lady, but sometimes her emotions clouds her judgment, making things a little hazy for her. Nick has a lot to learn about life. We'll just leave that one there with him.
There is only one person in the home that I feel I have learned something from, and that would be Rose. Carmen and Bruno, I haven't learned anything from you, and I feel as though you didn't want me to get to know you. And I hope that if you had no knowledge of racism before doing this experiment, that you do now.
Nope. Bruno's like, yeah, I did learn about racism. African-American racism against other African-Americans for the crime of dating a white woman. That's what he's gonna fucking end it on, dude. He's gonna drop the mic.
One of the things I learned first about the racism is that, especially from the etiquette class, that a lot of people do actually see color.
Yeah. He's like, guess what? I learned how to be a better racist, okay? I took notes. Here are some of my notes. But like, what could he do that's like better at being a racist? Like, he's just one step removed from like being a Klansman, you know what I mean? And just like literally spitting and sneering and saying the N-word every time he sees a black person. Like, there's like 2 extra levels above that. You know what I mean? One level above it is cop. And then one level above it is like, you know, very racist guy who just hasn't been able to figure out where the Klan rally is. And then Klansman.
Rose, for you, I hope for you best in your poetry in college.
Y'all love Rose.
Good luck with that. And for everybody else, I just hope after this, wherever y'all get out of it, y'all can use from this project and just move on with your life and do better things with it.
I can honestly say tonight is the most articulate I've ever heard Nick, because so much of this has been him really not engaged. I appreciated it. I think it's definitely shown a sense of wanting to conclude this with some shred of maturity here.
I was able to only write a little bit, so I just spoke from my heart. I have definitely learned that there is a distinction called black. And
oh god, unfucking bearable, dude. Oh my god, I'd rather listen to Bruno be racist, dude. At least that's like psychotic, but like at least in a weird way there's like, you can laugh at him, you know what I mean? I hate this, dude. It's so fucking insanely self-involved, dude. This kind of liberalism is just so unbearable because it's so like, yeah, I learned a thing or two about myself. I learned that there's black. I learned that there's white. But deep down inside, we still bleed red, white, and blue. Like, it's just so,
I'm appreciating the distinction and will continue to inquire into what it is. I've also learned that there is a vast spectrum on the rainbow of black.
I think Carmen wrote her letter out and she decided not to read it because of, you know, the things that she heard from everyone else.
Thank you very much. Good night.
I know this process led me through innumerable trials as it has all of us in different ways. I think that Bruno still has a lot to learn, but he is no different than the rest of us in that way. Renee and Brian,
damn, she's calling out her dad, dude,
have had the most impact on me in this house, mainly because of our differences and sharing of them. Thank you so much to all of you for these last weeks together. I don't think we'll ever really be done. But hey, At least we can say we have begun a lifelong journey.
Oh my God, why is she crying, dude? Get the fuck out. Okay, dude, stop. Oh my God, dude, what is happening, bro? I knew she was gonna cry. How? How did you? What? Why? God, I have no, like, I'm sorry. I just have no tolerance for that sort of thing. I don't know what it is. Like they're singing Green Day at the end of camp and she's crying, you know what I mean? Like, oh no, for an entire summer I'm not gonna see my camp friends again. But this time the camp is about racism.
There were not all nice things said, but it was real. We're just telling the truth. I think we're definitely on our way to making a conclusion.
I really kind of love like everybody here.
You just hate white people, Lamau. I'm fucking white, bitch. Shut up.
So good night, everyone.
Alrighty. Good night.
As I was writing the letter that I read tonight, I wanted to write something that really spoke what I felt.
I didn't expect anything better because he hasn't shown me anything out of the whole 5 weeks, so I expect that out of him.
By Bruno's poem tonight shows you that he feels that Carmen was not wrong. He think everything that she did to that point was justifiable.
Nobody learned anything from me.
What was that? Okay, can we talk about that?
Yeah.
That seems like crap to me.
Yeah.
That's kind of a slap in the face on both of us.
When we all get into therapy tomorrow, if shit jump off, it's gonna be full blast. You know, and whoever cry tomorrow, cry.
Okay, so it's our last session together today.
Today, the psychologist came for the second time. She focused on the letters we had written the night before. Immediately, it was like a power.
No, Bruno did it first. Bruno went first. He just unloaded. He was like, you guys were expecting him to just like say the N-word a bunch of times, but like he didn't. So you probably didn't notice that he went first, but all he did was just like, you guys are not open-minded. You're hate-ridden. Na boo boo. Racism doesn't exist. Like, what is this? Bruno's lesson? Yeah, this is what he learned, dude. You want to know how I think this is not a real family? This was absolutely a fake family. People say that they like got divorced afterwards or whatever. But the white family was 100% fake. It's not. It's not a fake family. No, not because of the acting. First of all, the daughter calls him Bruno, but like that's white behavior, I think. Like people do that, right? Don't white kids do that? Like they talk to their parents by their first names? Unimaginable, by the way. Some white people, I feel like I've seen white people do that. No, people are saying no. Anyway, Bruno literally does not acknowledge Rose. Like he was so busy trying to find the racism when, you know, the racism was coming from within, right? The whole time. He never once brings up Rose. Like he literally never interacts with her. He never brings her up. He never acknowledges her existence. Like even the kid, what's his name? I'm forgetting. Like he didn't have like a big placement on the show. But there was an interaction with like the mom and dad regularly. Nick, right? Yeah. Mom and dad regularly interacted with Nick. Like they yelled at him, stuff like that. Whereas Bruno never acknowledged Rose's existence even. Like She could have been in a different house.
Powder cake. You could feel the tension when we all sat down together. I was a bit taken when you guys said you have learned absolutely nothing from me and Carmen. That said a lot about you as far as our...
Oh my God, he's back. He's got more, dude. He's got more to say. Let's hear it, Bruno. Let's hear it, Brune.
Concerned.
What was I supposed to have learned? What? That I should close up and if I feel a certain way, don't say anything?
Me and you have been out a few times. Carmen and I have never done anything together for me to learn anything from. I learned more about than from.
Again, I think that says a lot about you.
Well, you know, I think when you came out with your little 5-page hit to defend Carmen, it said a lot about you.
The white man's most powerful skill set is the Uno reverse card, dude. Racism? How about boom, reverse racism? That's right. Fucking owned. Get wrecked, shitter. I just owned you, baby. The reverse card is too powerful, dude. Undefeated. He stays undefeated with that.
You know, I knew what you were doing. You were trying to put sugar on shit yesterday, but I understood what you were doing.
You didn't understand.
You know, you tried to start out with a compliment, and you tried to slip it in down to a very degrading letter.
What was I saying?
Your whole thing was that you are so stuck on the way that you felt that Carmen was treated. I don't mind that Carmen was wrong, but you guys won't admit that she was wrong.
Wrong
and
about
you
what?
Still, that the bitch comment was wrong, the calling out was wrong.
The conversation started because you and Bruno were having a disagreement about something, but you ended up on Carmen. Why?
Because the biggest thing from on Bruno's letter was in defense of Carmen's treatment. I already know that me and Bruno is never going to agree on much of anything. Because to me, I don't think in this whole project, to me, Bruno has even tried when he's put on black makeup. And I really don't think when he's out with me in white makeup.
Oh no, Brian, let me tell you something. You're wrong. Oh, he was trying, all right. Trying to be as racist as he possibly can, dude. What do you mean he wasn't trying? They interviewed Bruno in 2006? Shut up. Oh my God, I love this man.
I don't really think he gave a damn.
It feels to me like, and I said this to you earlier, that you've just kind of given up. You've just decided, you know what, Bruno and I just aren't going to agree on anything. We've agreed to disagree. We're just two different people and da-da-da-da-da. But yet I also hear you saying that it bothered you when Bruno wasn't willing to open up to some of the experiences that could have been great learning experiences.
Bro, this is literally, wait, you found Rose. Okay. Oh my God, Rose is like older than me. That's crazy. This is not Bruno, dude. This is a different father. Like, that's literally not Bruno. Wait, what is she? What purpose does it all mean? Me until the election results are in the emotional life cycle of posting on Instagram. Whoosh, 2020, so many endings and such potential for new beginnings. What is this? Who is this? 22 years and going strong? Oh, that's cute. She has a doggo, Rose Bloomfield. She's a leadership coach, writer, dancer, passionate about helping people who do good work through clear communication. Host of the Path and Purpose podcast. She's a podcast, dude. Why are you browsing someone's IG on stream? It's literally the fucking little girl that we're watching right now who is actually older than me. She's like 32, I think. The epitome of a white woman's Instagram by Bo Burnham? No.
Which one's real?
As much as I would love to just give up on Bruno.
Please don't believe the hype.
On the project, I can't.
This is a moment in your life that will kind of lead to bigger things. And what you get out of it might not happen today. It might not happen tomorrow. It might happen 10 years along the way. That just because it doesn't feel like somebody changed while they were here, it might happen later.
Chatters, don't be fucking creepy and follow random girl that we saw on the stream challenge. Impossible difficulty. Impossible difficulty. It's just like there's nothing that you could do. Yeah, by the way, the therapist just like said one word and walked away.
It might happen 10 years along the way. That just because it doesn't feel like somebody changed while they were here, it might happen later.
Why did she walk away? I feel like that's... I feel like that's not exactly great therapy.
So, while we all are sitting here, how do we make it better?
Each morning a little confused, a little alone, and a little myself.
Today is the day of my final poetry performance. After talking to Renee and Brian, it's definitely clear in my mind that I have two options. One to be personal and one to be general.
I think of him, I dream of him, and when I get the chance, I even want of him.
So I'm kind of like battling myself right now, trying to figure out which one's gonna fit.
Rising around me as the curtains have been drawn, and I can't pretend in the dark of the night any longer.
Damn, penis music on the last episode changing to other kinds of music, not penis music anymore. Yeah.
Bruno and I wanted to go to Rose's black poetry performance in black because we were her parents and her parents would obviously be black.
This is the first good
we look
song.
more like black than we do white.
Oh, we look like we belong together more now? As black people? No.
I said we look more alike.
I hope you're not saying that all black people look alike.
That's you, chat. Chat loves making that joke, dude. Classic chat, and that's exactly how you sound. You sound like a racist Italian man doing blackface when you make that joke for me, okay?
That shit ain't gonna fly.
Bruno, don't piss me off.
Yo. I'm not gonna say it, never mind.
I remember walking into the lounge and my heart was in my throat. We all squeezed in and there must have been maybe 500 people in there.
Mom is kind of bad, dude. Like, fuck it. Like, not in blackface, obviously. Because, you know, that's crazy, but...
Are y'all ready?
I did. I said it. Yeah.
I was nervous about my appearance. I was nervous about my performance, my poem.
Please buy your freedom at the booth, and if all over on the stage or someone, please.
Like, if I was Like, if I was friends with Rose when I was that age, like, I would 100% fantasize about her mom. Like, I just know myself. Like, there was a, I remember, like, the mom of a friend of, like, in our friend group when I was in high school was, like, kind of looked like her. I'm just saying, dude. You guys just, you know what? You just want to keep a Turkish man down, bro. I swear to God. That's what it is. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see a Turkish man be honest. It's my culture.
The curtain so the actors can see the truth.
I was definitely nervous for Rose. She was
Thank you,
performing
Anonymous.
with a lot of talented kids.
And it's a shame that when someone has to claim a lie to get out of a ride that they know that they've been assigned to.
When they got into their circle, I was like, wow. I was blown away.
And I looked that genie square in the eye and I wished that we, you and me, were back together again in that honeymoon phase.
I came prepared with a poem that I had written, and then all of a sudden I realized I wasn't going to do it. I had to get up on stage and tell the truth. So I sat there and tried to think about maybe what the truth is.
I played movie reels in your toenails when they glistening though slightly and dreamed of the 10th row in the movie theater as you yelled fight some scary movie screamed and made it apparent my popcorn is my favorite food.
I couldn't have been more nervous. And I got up on stage and shook. I'm scared as I stand up here and I look at the faces that I see, that I've seen for the last month, that haven't seen me the same way I've seen them. And I want to thank the people that are sitting in this chair, right there, poetry on the floor, and Chaz behind me who had the guts to sock me in the stomach when he knew something was off. So I appreciate that. And I'm
Bro, she should never freestyle. Okay, I'm sorry, just never freestyle, okay? Like, even if you do a blackface race reveal, like, the freestyle is so bad.
telling you there are some things that give me fear in the morning. So I wake up each morning a little confused and a little alone and a little different, without a plan, without much to want except for somebody not to call on me for something I don't want to do, somebody to want of me something I don't want to do, somebody who wants something of me that's not right and rose and strong to do. But instead, I realize that every day is a new day and that inside of me, I can wake up and feel right and know that I'll get past this 10 minutes of something that feels listless and wrong. And I'll turn over, whether or not I'm confused, whether or not I'm alone. And I'll thank God because I know that Rose is my home.
It was incredible. I was very impressed. She pulled it off. I'm very proud of Rose.
I was blown away. I mean, she was beautiful, she was strong, she was poignant, she was articulate.
She just got out there composed, didn't miss a beat, not a quiver in her voice.
Watching the Portrait Kids perform and my interactions with them.
I like that they all grew and not a single one of them was like, yeah, we shouldn't do blackface. Like they demonstrated growth in pretty much no meaningful capacity.
Lets me know that the younger generation has a great chance at making things better in the future.
Okay, but seriously, I really don't have a clue what we're hiking.
I want to like.
She called her daughter articulate because she's in blackface, so she forgot. Still being racist.
Renee, I see what's likable about Renee.
Something comfortable. That's all I can say. I'm not the hiking kind of guy.
I bet not, Mark, given that you're parking right there.
Like, do we have a long way before we get to the trail? So this is it.
This is it. Your first official hike.
We grew up outdoors. But every other summer we take a trip down to the desert and collect snakes and lizards and tarantulas.
Game's time, big game.
Brian and I have knocked heads a little bit and have definitely seen things from a different point of view, but I think we're both going to walk away respecting one another.
No. Like, that's just not true. I don't think Brian is going to like you. You're delusional. I don't think Brian likes you at all. I don't think he respects you at all. He just sees you as yet another fucking racist-ass white dude.
Things from a different point of view, but I...
First official hike.
He's 6'4", by the way, Bruno.
We grew up outdoors. But every other summer we
Also, you literally don't respect Brian.
take
So...
a trip down to the desert and collect snakes and lizards and tarantulas.
Game's time, big game.
Oh my God, those aren't the WeHo courts, are they? No.
Brian and I have knocked heads a little bit and have definitely seen things from a different point of view, but I
mean, he doesn't have like his jump shot is like old white guy jump shot, but he definitely played basketball. Like, he's not
we're
like
both going to walk away
yeah, he has a good jump shot.
respecting one another.
Go.
Ultimately, Bruno and I don't see eye to eye on many things, but we do have a mutual respect for each other. And actually, I'm glad that their family was on this project with us.
Boom! Oh, you
He's
forgot.
literally contractually obligated to say.
You had 2 fouls. That's side up. That's side up.
I know it's just all guys in my house and I'm the only woman.
Oh, that's right.
Don't get me wrong, I love them to death, but it's
I
like...
believe it. Oh, yeah, but just your
Can I have my...
special a long time.
Yeah, so, you know, for me, which is hard, is to like forgive. And I can say that I have forgave Carmen.
Part of growth, I think, is in being willing to just accept differences and just accept, you know, we don't all have to love each other, but we can respect each other and let each other be.
I think we pretty much came to a conclusion that we both have a lot of emotions going on. And it was good. It was a good, I guess you could say, bonding moment. I came a long way. Okay, so we go this way then, huh? Because I see 4.1 miles that way.
That's right.
The frustration that I have
Blackface.
in Nicholas in this project, he doesn't understand why he can do all the things that he gets to do without any repercussion against him. It's one thing to be colorblind, and it's one thing to just be straight ignorant to the fact. I think he has a lot of research to do on black culture, slavery, civil rights. So Renee and I got the idea to take Nicholas to the Museum of Tolerance.
What you see behind me here, this is...
Bro, Nicholas is literally getting the fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene treatment for racism. Oh, this is
the Hall
great.
of Americana, one of the themes of our museum, which is accepting responsibility for the community that we live in.
Until the 1960s, there existed in America 2 societies, one for whites and one for people of color.
No, I'm not gonna pray for you. You love your little niggas, I love who I please.
I really wanted him to really see what the struggles were in the past.
Their wives are being raped by niggers in the shopping centers.
I wanted to affect him, you know, to see some of the things and hear some of the stories. Yeah, I think it really hit home with him. I saw Nicholas.
Some dumbass shadow just said hiking is the whitest activity. He doesn't know it's the lesbian pastime. Yeah, I hate hiking so much.
His eyes, and he looked a little watery.
It is not enough to pin the blame on others. State it's the problem of one section of the country or another.
I could tell he started really thinking what this whole project is about and things that me and Brian have been.
So they didn't have to do whiteface and blackface. They just needed to take him to the fucking, you know, racism museum. That's it. All it would. Bro, what the fuck? That's all it would have taken for him, at least. They should have taken Bruno there too, in blackface. Make him pose right next to the fucking old like minstrel shows.
Trying to get him to understand.
Every minority in this country has been the target at some point. 1964, these three men here, Freedom Summer, these students were murdered in the South. And then we see the last wall is empty because this is the generation that Nicholas belongs to. They have to write this history. So how is his generation going to...
This wall is empty. Nicholas, I'm staring right at you, bud. Like, what the fuck? Here are all of the other people that got murdered. This wall is empty. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Kind of fucked up, bro.
Going to fill this part of the timeline.
I think this really kind of hit home with him.
I really think that he got it.
I think he got it. I really think he got it.
The last night, we decided to have a party at the house and invite everybody that had been a part of the experiment to thank them for their participation.
Yeah, for the record, yes, there were people that were like shitting on this show beforehand. You know what's fucking crazy? Dude, I'm sorry, but like, let me look this up for a second, but not a single one of the fucking reviewers that we saw that reviewed the show were black. And I was thinking about it and I'm like, holy shit, bro. In 2006, like, I feel like there weren't really a lot of, like, it's 16, sorry. In 2006, there just weren't a lot of fucking, like, these papers and shit were still not occupied by like black writers. It's crazy. It's literally fucking nuts. I looked to see if there was like any articles written by black reviewers on the show, and nearly every single article written on the show, positive ones and negative ones, were all written by fucking white people. You don't remember when commercials had no black people or gay people? I mean, I don't even know if commercials have black people and gay people now. I fucking don't watch any commercials, dude. I came to America, so I never really saw black people in commercials or TV shows in general, unless it was American TV shows. And then I came to America and I never watched TV, so like I never really saw TV commercials or anything like that. But it's kind of wild that Troy's black and said it was creepy, writes for the New Yorker now. FX's new race swap show. Like, the overwhelming majority of reviewers that wrote about the show were freaking white, dude. That's crazy. Not as crazy as the top of the hour ad break and like missing it, obviously. Because at the top of the hour, there's a 6-second ad break, and obviously I'm not going to miss it. Right? Like, but you can miss it if you want by subscribing. Whether for $5 a month or for free with the Twitch Prime. Holy shit. We didn't even look at the devastation in New York, by the way. It's crazy. Which I will show you in a second. Unrelated, but I don't think I could have invented a timeline if you asked me to, where a VTuber explains the day off Twitch to Fox 5. Oh my god, that's awesome. Shut the fuck up. That's great. Okay, we'll look at that in a second. And I want to show you guys like the fucking the situation in New York. It's nuts. Great infrastructure, by the way. Definitely shouldn't spend any money on it. Oh fuck, I forgot to run the ad. The other thing I was gonna say is like, chat. Remember that like, there's not a lot of black writers at this point. I mean, of course there are, but like they're not in prominent positions as columnists and stuff back in like 2006. But also remember that Elizabeth Warren was deemed the first woman of color law professor that Harvard hired in 1994. That's a real fucking news article that was written. Like, so think about that. Whenever we talk about like racism and shit, and we're like, oh, racism is solved, shut the fuck up, whatever. Like, whenever people say that shit, like, Elizabeth Warren was billed as the first woman of color law professor at Harvard. A 1997 Fordham Law Review piece described her as Harvard Law School's first woman of color, based, according to the notes at the bottom of the story, on a telephone interview with Michael Tremura, news director at Harvard Law. There are few women of color who hold important positions in the academy, Fortune 500 companies, or other prominent fields or industries, the piece says. This is not inconsequential. Diversifying these arenas, in part by adding qualified women of color to the ranks, remains important for many reasons. Like, even if it wasn't Elizabeth Warren, and if it was like an actually Native American indigenous professor, I mean, it's like 1996, bro. Like, don't you feel like that's insanely fucking late to have a single fucking woman of color as a law professor at fucking Harvard, dude? Like, there wasn't a single person. Like, there was not a single fucking black, brown woman that could have been a fucking law professor. Like, come on. That's why I laugh whenever people are just like, that's why I laugh when people fucking say shit like, oh, affirmative action, like you're just forcibly bringing like people of color into positions of power. It's like the hidden fucking stereotype, the hidden negative stereotype there is that like people of color don't deserve to be in those positions and only can get to those positions by being elevated to that position, right? And it's like, that's insane, dude. Like, that is an insane thing to assume. Hasan, I think you're forgetting what race tensions were like in 1996 law, especially at private university. No, I'm trying to fucking educate Zoomers on the fact that, like, not that long ago, shit wasn't fucking as great as people expect it to be now. And even now, there's still a fuckload of problems. But even in 1996, like, think about that. That was like newsworthy that there was a woman of color, and then she wasn't even a fucking woman of color. Like, that's crazy. Do you not understand that? Do you not understand how fucking insane that is? Like, I mean, to me, that's insane. And I do have a lot of Zoomers in here, so I want them to like develop a different perspective here. Anyway, the Hummer limousine also. Another invention that went away.
So they got money.
Oh, now you can wear the bling bling. How are you? I'm good. Hey, what's up?
I was like at church. I forget the name of the church. Yeah. It was like, you know, I can get the thing going. You know.
What's going on? Pretty good, pretty good. How are you?
I'm good.
We all know.
People live like this.
Someone was here.
Wow.
Biologically speaking, What? It's because black queens are raising their children. Biologically speaking, black women are much more likely to be raising children than becoming Harvard professors. What? Bro, are you alright, dude? What the fuck do you mean biologically speaking? I hate racism. Love BLM. Maybe because black women taking care of their kids. Maybe because black women don't want to do the job. You piggyback off talented streamers and they left the platform. You and the Austin crew are done and good riddance. What? What is going on right now in my chat, bro? What the fuck's happening? Okay, that's a ban. I don't even know what the fuck's going on there. Hasan is the biggest narcissistic, immature moron I've witnessed in a long time. Anyone who gets political advice from are even dumber. This is hands down the dumbest chat on Twitch, and it's no small feat, so congrats. Liberalism is literally baby thought. You literally take no responsibility and blame everyone else for your failure at life. Literally children that want big daddy government to raise them until you die. What are you, like a 1978 era conservative? Like, what are these takes, bro? Because your audience is dumb enough to buy your shit. You're successful because you prey on the dumbest, most gullible, and desperate people looking for someone to blame for their shortcomings. Yeah, totally. Twitch is done, and not just on Twitch. You piggyback off talented streamers and they left the platform. You and the Austin crew are done, and good riddance. I know. I always piggybacked off of Tim the Tap Man. So it's pretty crazy that he left and I'm devastated. You know what I mean? I was a big Tim the Tap Man piggybacker, so... Why are you reading this? I love the fucking... Yep, ban me? Of course not, dude. You're awesome. Your content. You're so fucking dumb that it's like entertaining in and of itself to just like listen to you ramble. So keep it coming, dude. This is wonderful stuff.
I created a bond with Deborah.
This is for you, for your family.
Hey, baby, it's scrap food.
Look at that. First of all, I'd like to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out here and being a part of the show.
That's a cool shirt.
And helping us out, or being allies, and, you know, just having a great time, man. I hope that y'all had a good time. I'm just glad to be a part of the show and meeting each and every one of y'all. To me, all of y'all is a good group of people. So again, I just like to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out here and being part of this project. Thank you.
Yay. I want y'all to know that this whole project was hard for me. But you know what? I have come to know that people...
Oh, no, he's not. He didn't leave. He's still here, bro. He says, lol, imagine getting political advice from a millionaire grifter. That's what he said. Is this guy like a Deftones fan or something? Is that what it is? Is that why his name is Bloody Cape? We already covered this. If I was a grifter, I would make a fuckload more money as a Republican. Why the fuck would I grift socialism? Stupid.
People have different opinions. We're all not going to agree. We all have different cultures. We all come in different shades of color. And we all need to get along. And it really has changed me.
For the families, I thank y'all for getting the opportunity to meet y'all, and especially for the Sparks. You know, I feel like I've been incorporated into y'all family, and I want to thank you for that. You went to Rose, you're an amazing person, you're very intelligent, and it's been a great honor to really get to know you.
I've been changed. I know now.
Oh, you make a fuckload of money off being socialist? Yeah, I make a fuckload of money off being a fucking dumb himbo who watches stupid shit like this.
Of the experience of the black community. And I didn't know that before. I know a lot of things that I didn't know before. And I will continue to deepen through this process.
This changed me more than I thought it would. The bottom line is I've learned...
Oh my God, cataclysmic. What the fuck, dude. That is, yo, 2006 was gnarly, dude. What was going on, bro? She just has all Von Dutch, which is like, there's a whole different thing. But god damn, that shit is like, this is crazy, dude.
So much from everybody. So much from everyone. It was huge. Thank you very much for teaching me. And I don't want to lose touch with a lot of people in here.
Yeah. Well, my name's Kenny, and who I am, I'm basically a recovering gangster. And I was able to meet Nick.
Oh shit! It's the old gangster man, dude.
What I'm seeing here is
why did they bring him here? He has no connection to anyone else whatsoever. Like, very strange.
It's heavy. You know, this is heavy to have all the races involved in here. You know, where I come from, you don't see this. You know, whenever you feeling like you're getting weak at what you're doing, you always be able to look back on it, man, and see some of the things that you was talking about, some of the things that was said to you, and how you was living. You know what I'm saying? And it'll motivate you to get that. Everybody don't get this opportunity, man. You know, so, you know, they were saying they blessed to be a part of this, man. The most blessed person he is you. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is something that you'll be able to take with you for the rest of your life, man. So if we were to hear or see anything opposite of a strong future for you, man, we would be kind of upset. I would personally.
It's someone in the chat said it's the Ice Cube self-insert character, like ex-gangster, who's now telling you must respect the police. That's, yeah. Pretty much.
Be upset that if you don't make it all the way, homie, you should be able to get whatever God blesses you with. Whatever's in your mind to have. Any one of these people you could probably call upon to get whatever you need from them. This is power. This. There's power in this.
I have hope that racism can end. I have doubt that it will anytime soon. I think we've got a long way to go.
Yeah, this show really tackled it, I think.
Well, 5 weeks ago, I was the kind of person that didn't really think about racial things at all. After the whole experience and everything, it just kind of opened my eyes a little bit, made me more aware of, the things around me.
I came out of this experience truly with the same perspective. Race has never been an issue for me, and I don't believe I'm a racist because I judge people on who they are. Those are the values I came in with. Those are the values and beliefs that I'm walking out with.
Bro, if fucking, oh my god, dude. Okay, this last episode was whack as fuck, by the way. If Larry Elder ends up winning because of this, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Oh my god, we should have never watched that Fox episode, dude. We should have never fucking watched that Fox Larry Elder show. Like, I put it out there in the world. He's gonna fucking, as governor, I'm passing a bill that, the Twitch streamer Hasanabi Piker is no longer allowed to own a home. We're repossessing his home and giving it to a much wealthier person. That'll show him. Socialism is when no house.
You have your bag downstairs?
I don't know if we have an actual responsibility to share ourselves with one another, the two races. But on some level, if we want a difference on this planet, we do.
Big guy. Appreciate it, man. I know we had a rocky all the way through.
The road less traveled.
I'm very encouraged that I can get better, but you just got to take a chance. That's what your fear wants. And say, wow, wasn't so bad, let me try it again.
Have a black and white reunion.
Oh my goodness. Long 5 weeks. It's not good for, you know, blacks and whites to just go their separate ways. We can't be separated. It just can't happen. Call me when you get to college. Tell me about your dorm, your friends.
They love her.
No.
Got my number.
Everything is.
They love Rose.
Not always up and up, but
All right, Bruno.
I appreciate it nonetheless. I wouldn't change none of it.
Me too.
If we start making changes today, 100 years from now, racism will be gone.
Guys, I want to say this has been a hell of an experience.
This show sucks, dude.
None of us expected what we went through. We all stood through it. I just want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
I think from this point, just the way you're joined hands right now, we're all linked for life.
Until you open your mind and your ears to other people's words and experiences, you can't make a difference. If you got it in you to accept and forgive and move and learn, beautiful. You're changing the world.
My man said, why is separation off the table, dude? So what do I think after we ended racism together? I think that the show would have ended literally like 30 minutes in if they just took everyone to the racism museum. Okay.